Jaden plans to attend Pittsburgh State University to study psychology. She is joined tonight by her parents, Emily and Austin Andrews. Jaden Andrews. Gianna Kauser. Gianna has been a committed member of Spring Hill's golf team for 4 years. She has also participated in track all 4 years. Gianna is an honor roll student and involved in various school activities, including Lynx and the Hype Squad. After graduation, she hopes to pursue a business degree with a focus in marketing from the University of Kansas. Gianna is accompanied by her parents, Kara and Wes Kauser. Gianna Kauser. Addison Meets. Addison has been a member of our girls golf team at Spring Hill High School for 2 years. She has also managed the boys basketball team for the past 3 years and is active in Spring Hill's Lynx program. After graduation, Addison plans on attending the University of Kansas and joining the ROTC program. She is joined tonight by her parents, Amanda and Eric Meets. Addison Meets. Kennedy Staub. Kennedy has been a member of the Spring Hill golf team for 4 years. She also has a passion for music and is involved in the school's orchestra program. After graduation, Kennedy plans to attend a local cosmetology school focusing on aesthetic skincare. She is joined tonight by her mom, Trish Staub, and her sister, Carson Staub. Kennedy Staub. Next, our senior cross-country members. Dahia Agur. Dahia is a new member of the cross-country team this year. She has also played on the girls' tennis and soccer teams throughout her time at Spring Hill. She is an honor roll student, a member of the National Honor Society, and involved in the school's Lynx program, the Environment Club, and the Chamber Orchestra. After graduation, Dahia plans to major in biochemistry at the University of Kansas. She is accompanied tonight by her parents, Masi and Tanina Agur. Dahia Agur. Callan George. Callan has been a dedicated member of both the cross-country and track and field teams for 4 years. He is an honor roll student and a member of the National Honor Society. He has also been involved in student council and the PALS leadership program. Although his plans aren't set yet, Callan plans to continue his running career next year at college. He is joined tonight by his proud parents, Matt and Katie George. Callan George. Jack Janovic. Jack has been a committed member of the cross-country and track and field teams for 4 years. An honor roll student and a proud member of the National Honor Society, he has also contributed to student council and the PALS leadership program. After graduation, Jack plans to pursue his running career at college. He is here tonight with his proud parents, Chad and Angie Janovic. Jack Janovic. Skylar Smitherin. Skylar has been a valuable member of both the cross-country and track and field teams all 4 years at Spring Hill High School. He is an honor roll student and has participated in the PALS leadership program. After graduation, Skylar plans to attend college to pursue a career in sports management. He is joined tonight by his mom, Tiffany, and his dad and coach, Brent Smitherin. Skylar Smitherin. Dagan True. Dagan has participated in cross-country and track and field for all 4 years of high school. He has been a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, and FCA. After graduation, Dagan plans on running in college while pursuing a career in mechanical engineering. He is accompanied tonight by his parents, Eric and Donna True. Dagan True. Finally, here are seniors for the girls' tennis team. Haley Bergman. Haley has been a member of Spring Hill's tennis team for 4 years. She has also played on the school's soccer team for 4 years. When she's not playing sports, she is a proud FCA leader. She plans to pursue her academic and athletic career in college, studying marine biology or zoology, while also exploring her interest in ministry. Haley is joined tonight by her parents, Joel and Crystal Bergman. Haley Bergman. Alyssa Budd. Alyssa has been a valued member of the tennis team at Spring Hill High School for 3 years. She is an honor roll student and has been involved in various orchestras throughout high school. After graduation, she hopes to attend the University of Kansas to study biochemistry on the pre-med track. She is joined tonight by her parents, Rob and Jen Budd. Alyssa Budd. Elena Chesum. Lainey has been a member of the tennis program at Spring Hill High School for 4 years. She has also made an impact at school through her involvement in the PALS Leadership Program, National Honor Society, and Links. After graduation, Lainey plans to attend the University of Missouri to study brand marketing and communications while continuing her passion for Spanish. She is accompanied tonight by her parents, Amy and David Chesum. Elena Chesum. Aubrey Fuqua. Aubrey has been a member of Spring Hill's tennis team for 4 years. She is also a dedicated soccer player, having played on the school soccer team all 4 years as well. After graduation, Aubrey plans to attend JCCC to pursue a career in either dental hygiene or architecture. She is joined tonight by her parents, Troy and Cassie Fuqua. Aubrey Fuqua. Anna Horde. Anna has played tennis for Spring Hill High School all 4 years. After graduation, she is excited to continue her education at JCCC, where she plans to earn her associate's degree. She is accompanied tonight by her parents, Gary and Ashley Horde. Anna Horde. Brenna Pearson. Brenna has been a valuable member of Spring Hill's tennis program for 3 years. She is an honor roll student and is involved in student council, HOSA, the Links program, and student publications. Although her plans for next year aren't decided yet, she plans on pursuing a career in pediatric dentistry. She is joined tonight by her parents, Joelle and Travis Pearson. Brenna Pearson. Callie Rodden. Callie has been a member of the tennis team at Spring Hill High School for 3 years. She has also played basketball and softball during her years at Spring Hill. Additionally, Callie is the Secretary of Student Council, a member of the Hype Squad, and a student leader for the Links program. She is involved in the Superintendent's Advisory Council, Volunteer Club, and PALS, and is an elected member of the National Honor Society and SAD. After graduation, Callie plans to pursue a career in elementary education. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Gary and Carrie Rodden. Callie Rodden. Congratulations to all of our senior athletes of Spring Hill High School golf, cross country, and tennis teams. We can't wait to watch your growth and success in the future.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Plenty of time, loads up, lets it fly down the sideline. He wants Torres, he's got to come back, he makes the catch. Down, Jackson Torres. There's a chance for Spring Hill. Back set, kill for Serpan.
Nice touch there, looking for Rainforth, and he's able to find the back of the net. A first touch volley. The substituted freshman, Odell.
Gano looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos on a 3rd down and 4 from the 5.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Rivalries run deep, and they sure run deep here in Southeast Kansas. We have a great matchup for you on Spring Hill Sports Live. It's the Spring Hill Broncos as the Paola Panthers come to town to try and knock off another loss in the column for the Broncos as we bring you your coverage of Spring Hill football presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Hi, everyone. Alongside me in the booth, Matt Jones and my cameraman, Caden Carbajo. I'm Brendan Bullen, stepping in for BJ Harris tonight. Happy to be here with you in Spring Hill, Kansas at the Spring Hill Activity Center. And Matt, it was a rough go for the Broncos last week, but in this rivalry game, I'm sure they want to come out firing here to start.
Right. It's tough when you're playing a team that's 0-5 coming in, but it's Paola, and Paola is about 10 minutes south of here, so Broncos need to be ready to play because you know Paola is going to want to come in here and knock them off tonight.
And this will bring us into our pregame show. And our pregame show is presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. We kind of dive into this Spring Hill team last week against the Ottawa Cyclones. One of the big issues is third down efficiency. They went 5 of 14 last week, only 36%. But when able to get on fourth down, they went 75%. But they've got to drive the ball down the field if they want to have a shot against the Panthers tonight.
That's right. The Broncos really struggled last week when they were putting themselves in some third and long situations, and that's tough for anybody at every level of football. So they need to be able to get those third downs manageable, probably under 4 yards. So then that opens up their playbook, and they can run stump where they can attack the outside. But those third and longs are going to be really difficult for them to convert.
And Jordan Miller, I mean, he's had a great year in his first year leading this Broncos offense. Had 155 passing yards last week. What's going to be sort of the week 1 to now week 6 improvement that you've seen from Jordan Miller?
I think, he's got a great arm. He's aggressive with the ball, which you love to see that. You love to see that gunslinger mentality from your quarterback. I think he's gotten more comfortable. He's gotten more comfortable leading the offense, making the correct reads as far as, their outside zone plays and inside zones. And, just with the football when he's passing it, you'll see glimpses of that really good throw downfield where he places it where only his receiver can catch it. And, he's working every week to improve on that.
And now we dive into this Panthers team, excuse me. It's been tough sailing for them. They're starting off 0-4 on the year. This is a really great group of guys who are all really athletic, but just nothing seems to work right for them with this offense. What have you seen?
Well, I haven't seen that much of Paola, but what I have seen is their schedule's tough. They play in the Frontier League, which is probably the toughest 4A league, at least in this side of the state, and that's tough football for them. And they're in I think year 3 of a new coach, and it takes time. It takes time to rebuild it, and when you have the same coach and Dumper for decades, there's going to be some growing pains when you put a new face on the football team.
And of course, leading off the year, a 42-27 loss against Fort Scott. And then recently, last week, a 14-42 loss against the Pittsburgh Dragons on the other side of the state. And then, of course, one of the upcoming preseason top-rated Tonganoxie Chieftains, they took a hard 28-42 loss, which I was, in fact, there at that game. It was not the best smooth sailing, but they're going to look to try and bounce back this week against the Broncos in this huge Southeast Kansas rivalry game. We're going to step aside for a few moments. When we come back, we'll have Matt Jones for our pregame area matchups. You're watching Spring Hill football on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Stuck, overwhelmed, anxious, whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Welcome back to Spring Hill Sports Live and our Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. It's now time for our pregame area matchups that's presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. And with that, I'm going to kick it over to Matt Jones. Tell us about our pregame area matchups.
Got some quality matchups tonight. We have Tongi just going straight down the road to Basil Linwood High School. Ottawa making the trip to Bonner Springs. Lewisburg traveling all the way out to Wichita West High School. That's being played at Friends University. Eudora making the trip south to Independence High School. Santa Fe Trail making the short, quick trip over to Baldwin. Burlington at Girard. And Columbus at Riverton. Game of the week in this area, at least, would be Mill Valley at Gardner. You got 5A number 1 playing 6A number 2. So both state champions last year in their respective classes. So we're looking at that one. A couple other notes. 5A East right now. Currently Spring Hill is sitting at the number 9 seed. If the season ended today, we would be looking at traveling to Blue Valley High School, perennial 6A power. They dropped to 5A this year, so be a pretty tough first-round matchup for the Broncos.
Be a pretty tough matchup, and we have a really heated rivalry down here in Spring Hill. How about the 8 Mile Showdown with Tonganoxie and Baser Linwood? It's a tale of two teams. Me being the Tonganoxie native myself, It's a tale of two teams. Baser starting off the year 5-0 in 5A, moving up this year. Tonganoxie off to a 3-2 start on the year, so Cheetahs will look to bounce back against the Bobcats, the undefeated Bobcats, who are really having a nice year when everybody counted them out necessarily after losing all their seniors last year. It's a tale of two teams essentially, but also a lot of expected and pretty nice matchups we got here in the area. Lewisburg still undefeated so far on the season. Spring Hill with just their one loss, trying to hopefully win out, and Lewisburg dropping a game or two to hopefully take the Frontier League title back. Right. We're going to step aside again for another few moments as the coin toss will be underway, and when we come back, we'll have our keys to the game presented to you by the Spring Hill Fall Festival. You're watching Spring Hill football on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mason Dodson.
Which one is the crowd?
And number 16, Clayton Valerie. Kicking off for the Panthers. Number 1, J.D. Troutman. Everybody up.
Welcome back to your coverage of Bronco football here on Spring Hill Sports Live. J.D. Troutman to kick off for the Panthers. 2 back deep for the Broncos. Now we'll go into our keys of the game presented to you by Spring Hill Fall Festival. Mark your calendars now for September 27th through the 31st, which it's already passed.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good parade. Spring Hill Fall Festival, keys to the game. And Matt, what do you got for us?
Well, here's we start on offense. I think we got to get our athletes in space. We've got them. We've got to be able to utilize them, whether through the short passing game, attacking the outside zone, outside things like toss. But we have got to be able to be more dynamic on offense. And we've got a great interior running game. We've got to be able to attack in various aspects. We'll get to the other keys as we get going.
Broncos will start on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Miller will hand it off up the middle. This is Stumpf. And he's only going to get a couple of yards on this one. Give or take about, they started on the 36. He'll get about 5 yards on that one. Be 2nd down and 5 from the 41. Miller, quick out pass to Dodson, and he's going to get close to midfield. Move the chains, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Broncos.
Knocked out now for number 33, Ryan Brandon.
So, of course, a really nice start to the game for Spring Hill, moving the chains, only taking a few plays.
And this is where they need to be. They need to be at 3rd and short. This is definitely manageable. Your whole playbook's open right here.
Sorry, excuse me. It's going to be 3rd down and inches. Handoff up the middle, and they're going to power their way to about midfield. That's going to be Hank Kochevar, their trusty 3rd down power back. Will pick up the 1st down for the Broncos at midfield.
1st and 10 Broncos at midfield.
Man in motion. This is Torres on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle and will trip his way up to the 45-yard line. So again, a 5 on the jet sweep carry from Jackson Torres.
Jackson Torres, he's their most dynamic playmaker. He can run the ball, he can catch. He was hurt for a couple games at the beginning of the season, so it's good to see him carrying the ball early.
Broncos now in Panther territory at their 45-yard line. Handoff up the middle for Stumpf. Trek his way for only about 2 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for Spring Hill.
See Stumpf coming out on 3rd and short.
It'll be Hank Kochevar. Possible handoff. He's behind Miller in the shotgun. 3 to the left side. They'll fake the handoff over in the middle. Incomplete. Wanted Mason Dotson there, and now it's going to be 4th down for the Broncos.
No, he had Dotson had the angle on the defensive back, and Miller just put a little too much heat on it. Good throw, well placed.
It'll bring up 4th down. The offense will stay on. We have Stumpf now in the game on the right side of Miller. Torres in motion. Trying to get him on a hard count. Panthers don't budge. Now they'll look for the audible. 4th and 3. And looks like Spring Hill was trying to see if they could get the Panthers offside, and it looks like they'll take a delay of game penalty, and it looks like they'll punt this one away now, as it's now going to be 4th and 8.
Well, it does give Royal a little bit more room to work, and his punts this year have been sky high.
61, Carson Royal. Deep for Paola, number 1, J.D. Troutman.
Carson Royal.
Also number 9, J.J. Crawford.
Only had 3 punts last week. This one will bounce inside the 25, take a few hops and rolls, and inside the 15 is where the Panthers will start.
The Broncos are going to rely on their defense. That's something they've been able to hang their hat on this year, and their defense has actually played pretty well for the most part. They have been susceptible to the big play. Definitely hurt them against Ottawa, and even in the game against Piper where they had to come from behind, they gave up a really long 51-yard touchdown pass. So we'll see if the defensive backs can lock them down tonight.
We'll bring up the Panthers quarterback, Jasper Logan, 19-44 on the year, 43% completion rating, 321 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. But he has 29 rushes for 152 yards on the season. Also a member of the state team the last few years. First down carry for Troutman. Get about 2 on that carry. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Glad to see Blaine Summer back in the starting defensive line. Injured the last couple weeks, so it's great to see him back on the field.
Brooks Byer on the tackle. Looks like Troutman got a few more than I accounted for there. It'll be at the 18, so it's 2nd down and 6.
Well, Troutman, he's not that much different than Stump. He's a good, hard runner. Might have a little more top-end speed, but he's just a good, solid running back.
Another member of the Panthers baseball team, outside handoff. That was Xander Meinig. And only just a couple yards, a great tackle there from Lucas Golston.
3rd and 3 for the Panthers at their own 20.
And looks like Broncos hobbling off the field. This is Carson Royal. So only a few plays in after, like you said, returning to the starting lineup. Now off the field again. Possible knee injury, it looks to be. 3rd down and 3 from the 20. Logan will throw, and this is caught. And he looks to be just having enough for the first down. Nice catch there from Jace Curley. And it looks like he will have enough. Mark him at the 25-yard line. A good first down pickup for the Panthers.
And not bad coverage. You know, the main thing is a defensive back. You want to keep the receiver in front of you. And well thrown ball, well caught.
Well, it's Mikey Beck on the coverage and the tackle.
Officials timeout for an injury.
And timeout now for an injury. Not sure who it is, yeah.
Well, I saw 16 for Paola run off the field, so maybe there's blood, or maybe, I don't know.
It possibly could be Jace Curley with blood or something. So it looks like it'll be Hank Robinson, the 5'8" senior.
That's my guess, because you have to go out for a play when you're injured, so it must be something of that nature.
Panthers being a wing T formation, 1st and 10. Pitch out. And not really going anywhere on the carry. That was J.D. Troutman.
And this is a good situation for the Broncos. Now that they've got him at 2nd long, if they can keep him there, then their defensive playbook, they can really pin their ears back and go on 3rd down.
Henry in on the tackle. They'll give him about a yard, maybe 2.
7 and 8 for the Panthers at their own 27.
They'll give him about 1.5, so around about 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 22.
Timeout.
And Paola is going to call a timeout, and we'll take one with them. No score so far. in the first quarter. 6:43 left to go. You're watching Bronco football on Spring Hill Sports Live. Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. 2nd and 8 Panthers from the 22. Logan takes a snap. He'll roll out to the right and fire, and incomplete. Wanted Pachenko, who has been a really solid weapon for him. And the nice coverage there from Lucas Golston. Will bring up 3rd down and 8.
Right where the Bronco D wants to be. They can put some pressure on the quarterback here, make him make a mistake.
So 3rd down and 8. Longer than the first one. They only had 3rd and 3. About 3rd and a yard last time out, and now you're in a 3rd and 8 situation. Logan in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff on a pitch play, and it's tipped. Shot out of a cannon. I believe that was, it was Cade Myers. And they'll bring it 4th down, and the Panthers are going to punt this one away.
Cade's been in there for so many plays this year. He's had a couple deflections, but he has had so many where he has been right in the quarterback's face. It's nice to see him bat that ball down.
Number 12, Benny Reagan.
Benny Reagan back deep for the Broncos, and it'll be J.D. Troutman in punt formation for the Panthers. Mikey Beck just gets on the field as Troutman sends this one. Bounces near the 45, will take it on a hop. Gets inside the 50, only a gain of a couple. Nice tackle there from Garrett Graham.
If he could have fielded that ball cleanly in the air, I think he'd still be running because he had a huge hole. That was really well blocked. The way the ball bounced a little bit short gave the Paola Panthers just enough time to get up there and make the play.
Looks like the band's getting into it as well. Out of any high school environment I've seen, Spring Hill, top notch.
I would agree. You know, that cheer and dance squad down there, especially the cheerleaders, they're very peppy. They're good. That's a quality team right there. But I am biased.
1st and 10 at the 49 of the Panthers. Handoff up the middle. Stump. Breaking some tackles. Will stumble inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Good for a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Number 53.
And 1st down is so important for the Bronco offense.
Broncos go quick. Another handoff up the middle for Stump, and he's not going to go really much there. Evan Redinger, the first Panther to get there. I'm going to give him about 2 on that one, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. And yet the 3rd time in this first quarter, the Broncos are going to be forced on 3rd down.
You know, it's a little deceiving. The line surge made it to where Stump didn't even have to hit anybody for about 1.5 yards.
2-back formation with Miller in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. They'll go to Kochevar, and he's going to push his way forward. A big 1st down and then some.
Nice slashing run by Kochevar.
With a nice little option play there. A nice job by Coach Feeback to dial this one up. 1st and 10 at the Panther 32. This is Stump, and about 2 yards on that pickup. Broncos love these short runs so far early on, but if the line surges ahead forward, it'll be more than enough for more than a short run.
That's right, and that's their bread and butter inside the tackles.
2nd and 10, Miller, quick out. And gets 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. To quick out to Mason Dodson. It's the second time we've seen that play dialed up, just the quick out and go.
And I like that they're attacking that a little bit because you can't just pound it between the tackles all the time. You need to be able to spread the defense out.
Another 3rd down and 2. They'll give it to Kochevar, stumbling his way past the 20 and into the red zone. 1st down, Spring Hill. How about that for Hank Kochevar again?
Kochevar's getting more carries than usual. Probably good to give Stump just, kind of a change of pace.
We'll be at the 18 to start this one inside the Paola red zone. This is Kochevar, breaks a few tackles, he's got an open lane and scores! And the first play of the game, and the first touchdown of the game goes to Hank Kochevar. And I believe that's going to probably be an excessive celebration on that touchdown score.
Even Tony Gonzalez and Travis Kelce get fined and flagged for dunking the ball over the goalpost. You can't do that. I assume it'll be assessed on the kickoff.
Out comes the white hat.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 10. They elect to take that penalty on the kickoff.
I'm sure he'll get a coach in his ear at some point. Hey, bud, great job. Don't ever do that again.
Well, they can't fine him in high school.
Right. Fines in high school are carried out as extra calisthenics.
Yeah.
Forgivers on the field.
I know that from experience. Yep. Ryan Jackson on to kick the extra point. And Spring Hill takes the first lead of the game. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. The Broncos get the first score thanks to the touchdown run from Hank Kochevar. You're watching Bronco football on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live and the Varsity Sports Live Game of the Week. Ryan Jackson to kick off for Spring Hill. J.D. Troutman back deep for the Panthers. Jackson's got quite a leg on him, in fact. Troutman to take this out, gets to the 30, to the 35, and he'll probably get to about the 36 is where the Panthers will start up here. Andrew Pullen in on the tackle on the return. So Matt, what did you like on that first scoring drive from Spring Hill?
I think the most important thing was they were able to mix it up offensively. They were able to throw it a little bit, have some good, high percentage completions that are pretty safe throws, and then again attack with their inside running game. So good start for the Bronco O.
Only 3 rushing plays so far for the Panthers. And in motion in the backfield. Quick throw to Curley, gets popped immediately at the 45.
And this is probably more than Paola's used to passing the ball, and that they obviously see something on film. That's been a weakness for the Broncos.
Skylar Stewart in on the tackle.
Excuse me, at their own 46.
2nd down and 1. for the Panthers. Logan under center. Hand off up the middle for Troutman. Bounces to the outside. Gets past the 50 and tries to get his way to the 45. And we'll pop up the sideline showing he's got a first down for Paola.
And Paola moving the ball pretty well, mixing it up.
And this is a run-heavy attack Paola likes to run with, but they can sling the ball if they need to.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Paola's been known for since the beginning of time is hard smash-mouth football.
They've got quite a lot of athletes to do it with. Several state baseball players, Jasper Logan at quarterback, Xander Meinig, J.D. Troutman, Jace Curley. A lot of those guys played on the state team this year. Logan's going to roll out quick out to Pachenko. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line by Beck.
And this is a situation where the Broncos need to put some pressure on the quarterback and make him make a bad throw, get him running, make him feel really uncomfortable back there. Don't let him set his feet.
They're going to get him marked at the 38, so it'll be another 2nd and 1 situation. Second straight time in this drive. Panthers are put at 2nd down and short. Logan's going to keep it himself, and there's a few Broncos to get home.
Caught him kind of sleeping. They did a really good job pursuing because had he been a step faster, he'd be around the corner.
To be Valerie, one of the few to get home. Also the safety, you can throw in Lucas Golston as well. They're going to go quick here, try and get the first down, and it looks like they will have it up the middle.
I like that play call. Get up there really quick, right under there, and get your first down.
Panthers will pick up the first down at the 35.
Carry for number 10, Jasper Logan.
Well, it looks like to be a quarterback keeper. I think the PA announcer was confused on who carried it because it's a really hidden offense. Love to run that wing T offense. Logan's going to throw from under center, incomplete, just behind the reach of Jace Curley there. And the nice coverage from, looked to be Peyton McAvoy there.
Jace Curley, 2nd and 10 for Panthers, Spring Hill 35.
Be 2nd down and 10. Longest 2nd down play on this drive for Paola. By head coach Mike Smith in his 3rd year with this squad, and it looks like both sides pointing at each other. I believe it's going to be a false start on Paola as they're going to move the ball back.
And this is just what the Bronco defense needs. They need Paola to be in 2nd, 3rd long situations so they can let their pass rushers do their thing.
Looks to be Caden Worthy was the Panther called for movement. So instead of 2nd and 10, it'll be 2nd and 15 now. Crawford in motion. It's going to be a read option keeper. Only going to get a couple on that was Logan. And the nice tackle there from Bo Gardner. And Caden Meyer was there as well.
3rd and 11.
3rd down and long. 3rd and 11 exactly for Paola.
Look for the Broncos to bring some heat on this 3rd and long.
Broncos will have 4 on the line. Maybe they'll look to have a few more in the backfield.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And it looks to be time will clock down, and it's the end of the first quarter. Only 1 touchdown rush coming from Hank Kochevar we've seen in this first quarter. We'll be right back after a few messages from our sponsors. You're watching Bronco football on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, starting the second quarter, 7-0 your score. Brendan Bullen alongside my partner Matt Jones, Caden Carbajo behind the camera. Quite a great 12 minutes of football we have so far. 3rd and 11. Logan hit as he throws. Wide open Pachenko. Incomplete. Mikey Beck in coverage, and Logan took an absolute shot there.
He did, and that's why that pass was incomplete. Beck was just a little bit behind the receiver. The receiver had a couple steps on him. Had that not been overthrown, he definitely would have scored.
Now it's decision time for head coach Mike Smith.
It's a tough spot to go for, especially since Spring Hill went and scored right down the field last drive.
It looks like they'll go back in punt formation there.
Punt formation number 1, J.D. Troutman.
J.D. Troutman back to punt. Looks like Spring Hill.
Broncos number 12, Benny Reagan.
Yeah, they're going to get Benny Reagan back there. And penalty flag flying there. And Paola's going to be called for a delay game. I think they want more cushion there, so I think they took it intentionally there.
Right, I can live with that.
Be 4th and 16. After the delay of game penalty, trying to give Troutman more room. Again, Reagan back in return formation for Spring Hill. And this is a laser. Going to take a nice bounce. Gets to the 7. And a great punt from J.D. Troutman, looking like he wanted to keep it short there, but he got just enough on it to pin him inside the 10.
It's about like a kind of a rugby-style kick to where he scrambled up a few yards before he let it rip.
I've actually tried playing rugby before. It's pretty interesting.
It is. It is. There's some wild people that I've been around that play rugby. Leave it at that.
Well, the guy who taught me is actually Australian. A friend of mine back at the William Woods University. He's an Australian on the golf team, taught me a bit of rugby. Actually a really unique sport. First and 10, handoff up the middle for Stump. And he'll stumble his way through a few tacklers. Give him a gain of 8 yards on that one.
Tackle made to number 25, Maximus Jones.
Roughly 8. They're going to say 7, so it'll be 2nd down and 3. Another quick handoff.
On carry, number 27.
And again, it's Patrick Stump.
Tackle made to number 33.
And he'll move the chains. It's going to be a Bronco first down. It's a matter of, for the Broncos, how are you going to move the ball down the field and be efficient on 3rd down? They'll go quick. And a beautiful run there. Going to get to the 35. That's Mason Dotson.
Yeah, Mason Dotson slashing around the corner. Very well executed play. Well blocked by the exterior receivers.
Looks like we have an injured player, I believe. It's probably going to be for blood. Or nope. There is actually somebody down on the ground.
Tumbling down.
Looks to be Carson Martin, the injured Panther. We're going to step aside as the trainers tend to. 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. 1st and 10 for the Broncos at the 35. Handoff up the middle. Get about 5 or 6 there from Stump.
Exactly how they need to start out on first down. Make second, third down manageable.
And they'll give him 6 yards on that run from Stump. It'll be 2nd down and 4, and they'll speed up the pace a little bit here. Here's Dotson once again. He's got wide open room to the 40. And yet another first down.
Yeah, I think they found a weakness in the Paola defense. That dead space between the outside linebackers and the defensive backs. They found some holes, and they're doing a really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Going to be at the 38-yard line. Another 1st and 10. Outside handoff to Stump. He's got quite some room to the 30. Stumbling his way to about the 28-yard line. And I think he'll be just a yard or two short of the first down. And they will actually give him the first down. So nice 10-yard run will give the Broncos another first down. And quite an impressive drive here. First and 10 to about the 28-yard line. Man in motion. They'll hand it off to Stump up the middle to the 20. Breaks some tackles and gets inside the 15. And yet another chain
counter action.
Yes.
Something we don't see very often from the Bronco offense. Really good misdirection, keeping the Panther defense guessing.
And it's always nice to get that motion going because you can really read the defense well if it's a man or zone coverage.
Right.
1st and 10 at the 15. Stump loses the ball, and he's able to dive on it.
On the carry, number 27.
Just like he was dribbling it down court in a basketball game. He's lucky that bounced right back to him.
Gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7 at the 11.
2nd and 7 for the Broncos. Hill 11.
Should be 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff up the middle. He's got a man diving into the end zone. It's Jackson Torres for the touchdown. And they're going to say he's short.
Great
at the
play
half-yard line.
It was very well executed. Nice route by Torres. That's what they missed from him the last few weeks. He's a really good route runner. His routes are sharp, and when the routes are sharp, the quarterback knows right where he's going to be to give him an accurate throw.
10-yard play from Torres. Be 1st and goal at the 1. Stump powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spring Hill. And the Broncos have a 2-touchdown lead on the Panthers.
Then you knew right where that was going to. The line just asserted themselves, drove their defender across the goal line. All Stump had to do was walk right in.
Ryan Jackson on to kick the extra point. Good hold from Cole Harp, and Jackson's kick is through the uprights. Spring Hill, a 2-touchdown lead, 8:25 left in the second quarter. You're watching Bronco football here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
A nice 10-plus play drive, and the Broncos double the lead, 14-0. In our Varsity Sports Live Game of the Week, Jackson to kick off, Troutman to return. And this is a beautiful kick that'll be fielded in about the 5-yard line. Taken to the 20, past the bounce, past the 25, and maybe move a yard or two after that.
Tackled by number 14, Jake Weiss.
Jake Weiss in on the tackle for Spring Hill, and the Panthers will set up shop at the 26-yard line.
Panthers at their own 26.
Only 2 offensive drives so far for the Panthers. The Broncos taking up a lot of time on offense. What's got to be the key here on drive number 3 for the Panthers, Matt?
I think they've got to be able to complete some of those passes. They've started out doing okay, but they've gotten themselves in some third longs, making their lives miserable.
Pachenko out wide. Crawford in motion. Handoff up to the outside for Troutman. Broke off Gardner's tackle, and a couple Broncos in on the tackle. Troutman gets to the sideline near the 35-yard line.
He's a good hard runner. Said it earlier. He's fun to watch. You know he's gonna fight for that extra yard every time he can.
Stolen quite a few bases on the diamond as well. So I'd imagine every run's going to be probably an angry run from him.
That's right.
Second and 3 for Paola.
Gain of 7 on that one. Second down and 3.
At their own 32.
Broncos have a 4-man front. Looks to be 5. Gardner, here he comes. Quick throw completes to Jace Curley. Beck in coverage, and it'll be enough to move the chains for a first down.
You know, Beck has good closing speed because you could see he's giving him pretty good cushion so they don't get behind him. But you could see as soon as that ball was caught, Beck was flying from the secondary to make sure he couldn't advance.
First and 10 Panthers at their own 36.
First and 10 at the 36. Initially, the refs, I think they're trying to stop the clock, and then they're going to move it again. 7:08 and counting. The pitch to Troutman. He's not going to get much on that one. Only give him about a yard.
I don't know if it was Summer that had him by the jersey that kind of slowed him down, and at least slowed him down enough for his teammates to make the play.
Said Summer at the jersey, but they're going to give Peyton McAvoy the tackle.
It seemed like there was 2 or 3 Broncos in on it, so we'll call it a gang tackle.
They're going to say no gain on that one, so it'll be second down and 10 after the pitch out to Troutman. Looking to throw, and it's intercepted! Siler Stewart!
And you could see that one coming from the second the quarterback released the ball. His eyes were directly at Siler Stewart, and Siler made a break for the ball, picked it off. Broncos get their first turnover of the game. That's something that's been missing this season from the secondary.
And it was Logan looking for his favorite target, Pachenko. But that was a perfect read from Siler Stewart. Jumps right in front for an interception.
Yeah, great read. Just that sometimes, while your defensive back is so hard, you're watching the ball, you're watching the guy you're covering, and you're watching the quarterback to see where his eyes are going downfield.
An impressive interception from Siler Stewart. First and 10, Miller. He's going to clock one up, and that one is intercepted.
And that's something that Miller has been struggling with this season on the deep ball. You can see right there, he threw it interior in the field too much, and the Paola defender was able to make a break on, and that type of throw, you need to throw it outside so only your receiver can catch it or it goes out of bounds.
That was Alexander Pachenko on the interception. Back-to-back plays with interceptions. And now the Panthers will take back over at the 14-yard line.
14, first and 10 Panthers.
Just an unlucky play there. It's not what you want if you're Jordan Miller.
Right.
Outside run, only a couple there from J.J. Crawford.
Little fake toss that the Bronco defense sniffed out really quickly. Everybody stayed home.
That's interception. That was interception number 1 on the air for Siler Stewart. Gain of 2 on that last run to the 16. The Panthers will go 2nd down and 8. Closing in on 5 minutes left to go in the half. Another handoff, and going nowhere is J.D. Troutman. The Broncos still look like they wanted to drive him into the ground there still.
I'm glad they stopped because they would definitely have earned a flag for that one.
Probably would have been the second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty we would have seen on the Panthers. I mean, the Broncos, excuse me.
They're 17.
First one coming from the inner Tony Gonzalez of Hank Kuchaver. Third and 7. Logan dropping back. He's going to dial one up for Pacheco. Back shoulder, he's got it. Into the 40, brought down by Siler Stewart, who picked off Pacheco earlier. This time, Pacheco turns to his back shoulder and makes the catch in Bronco territory. And it's going to be first down at the 40.
A great throw. It was a little bit underthrown, but that's where Stewart needs to turn his head a little bit, and when he sees that it's underthrown, that's where he breaks, but you just got to turn that head. Playing defensive back is hard work.
First and 10, Logan's going to dial one up for Curley, this time incomplete. Mikey back in on the coverage.
That's good coverage by Beck. He was running stride for stride, good positioning.
Panthers have 2nd down and 10, and with that reception, Pacheco, 52 yards receiving on 2 receptions. I'm going to credit Aaron Feely of Paolo Sports Live for keeping the stats updated for me.
Oh, perfect.
You don't get much of that in high school sports.
No.
I mean,
usually it's chicken scratch on a piece of notebook paper.
That is true. But I got to give Aaron Feely his flowers. It's not easy. Troutman on the outside handoff. He's not going to get anywhere. There's plenty of Broncos in on the tackle.
Yeah, I think the Broncos need to feel they feel pretty good about their contain when the Panthers are running the ball. Just a couple pass plays have attacked their weaknesses.
They're going to say Clayton Valerie, the first one to get to Troutman. 3rd down and 10 at the 40. Can the Panthers capitalize after the 40-plus yard reception from Pacheco? Rolling out is Logan to the sideline for Pacheco. Did he get in? They're going to say he was out of bounds.
I couldn't really tell I couldn't see the official signal. I saw him running up there. He was just going to retrieve the football, though.
On the coverage, number 1, Hindal Heiss.
Looked like almost he wanted to have a word with the line judge.
Right, yeah.
And see where it was at, but
he could have been over there, confirming that it was incomplete. Good that they're communicating and working together.
Be 4th and 10. I imagine the Panthers are just going to they will take the delay of game penalty and probably move it back. Yep, they will take this delay of game penalty. Or maybe they took a timeout instead. It will be a timeout taken by the Panthers. 3:50 to go left in the first half. The Broncos still with a 14-0 lead.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. 4th and 10. It looks like the Panthers are going to go for it inside Bronco territory. Broncos have 4 at the line. One will back off. Quick out throw. Incomplete. Too much pressure in the face of Jasper Logan trying to get it out to J.J. Crawford. And the Panthers will turn it over on downs.
Well, that's an interesting play call. You have 4th and long. You have to go all the full 10 yards. And the Broncos have been really good playing close-up football. It's where they've struggled is the deep ball.
Just only one deep ball completed by the Panthers. Most of the time it's been the quick out throws, kind of the same that we've seen big gains of that the Broncos have had. 1st and 10. Stumpf gets about 7 yards on that one. Carson Martin in on the tackle. Carter Kalk in on the tackle.
Got to be a little bit conscientious of the clock.
2nd down and 2. Man in motion. Torres. They'll get it up the middle to Stumpf. He's got plenty of room for a first down. Getting to him at the 40-yard line.
Offensive line doing a good job asserting themselves. When Stumpf doesn't get hit for 5 yards down the field, you know that he's going to be able to stay fresh the whole game. He's not getting a lot of direct contact.
That was carry number 13 for Patrick Stumpf. Got 81 yards so far in the first half. Quick out to Dotson to the 35.
To number 15, Mason Dotson. Tackled by number 2,
Xander Mine again on the tackle. That's Jesper Logan.
2nd and 5 for the Broncos.
And I can hear that he's a freshman chance from the student section. Jet sweep for Dotson going to the outside. Gets past the 30 to about the 25. And another chain moving play for Spring Hill.
Dotson showing some speed. Nice stiff arm.
Knocked out of bounds for number 21, number 25, Maximum Jones.
Max Jones pushing him out of bounds.
Paola, 27.
1st and 10 at the 27. Up the middle for Stumpf. Breaks a tackle. Here he goes. Past the 20 to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Broncos.
What a great change of direction for Patrick Stumpf. Went left, reversed field, probably ran 60 yards on a 30-yard play, from the 20.
21-yard rushing touchdown. And make it a brace, as they say in soccer, for Patrick Stumpf. Ryan Jackson out to kick his 3rd extra point of the night. Colt Harp's hold is good, and the kick is through the uprights 3 for 3 for Ryan Jackson.
Good start for the Broncos. This is the type of half we needed. You and I did the first game of the year at Bonner, where it actually took them a little bit to get going, but once they started rolling, they couldn't be stopped, and they've had the next 4 games were all close, all within a score, and this is the type of game they need. They need to be assertive this whole first half and come out in the second half and just keep on trucking.
So what you're saying is basically statement games matter in a sense of the season, whether it doesn't matter which week. It's how about make a statement here and then use that as momentum to keep moving on in the weeks.
I agree. I really believe that once a team gets that winning mentality and they don't let off the accelerator. You know, right now you're up 21 points. They need to say, okay, where are we going to score again? Where are we going to score again? Where are we going to score again? And keep that mentality to keep just driving Paola down.
Over 100 yards rushing in this first half for Patrick Stumpf on 14 carries. We'll have all those numbers and more for you on our halftime show, presented by Michael Grand, Farm Bureau Financial Insurance. This one inside the 5. Troutman drops it, picks it up. Take it past the 15. That's where the Panthers will set up shop again.
And this is where when you start getting frustrated, you start seeing mental mistakes, and especially at high school football, at every level, but especially when you have high school players. This is where you start seeing penalties and mistakes on offense, mistakes on defense. The Broncos need to keep capitalizing on them.
Panthers sitting up near the 20. Trying to finish up substitutions, and looks like it's probably going to be mostly a passing attack for the Panthers. First play, outside handoff, bouncing off Valerie. Going to the 10 is a frustrated J.D. Troutman.
Understandably so.
Troutman looked like he had the edge there, but in came Clayton Valerie, just bounced off him like a trampoline.
Right.
And just stumbled backwards. It's going to be a loss of 8 on that play.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting because where he made contact, if he would have just went down right there, but the way he kind of fell backwards, lost yardage.
Second and long for the Panthers. Quarterback keeper. And Logan's going to go backwards too. Brooks Byer.
I think the Broncos should consider calling timeout to make them run a play. Yep, read my mind.
And now it's going to be a timeout for Spring Hill.
Paola definitely just wants to get out of this half.
It'll be 3rd down and a mile for Paola. We're going to go step aside as they take a timeout. 1:10 to go left in the first half.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. And in the words of Joe Buck, it's going to be about 3rd and Bonner Springs. Well, he said Overland Park on the broadcast, but Bonner Springs about 20 miles. It was 3rd down and 22. And not much yardage there. And Spring Hill is going to take another timeout. As it's probably this time it's going to be probably about 4th and Overland Park.
Right.
Relatively. So with 1:07 left to go here in the first half, Panthers are going to be forced to punt. Clock was reset during the break to 1:14 from 1:10, so 4 seconds added on. Which doesn't make much of a difference, but it's back to maybe 3 seconds under where it was after the break. And of course, I had to take a page out of Joe Buck's book since of the long distance yardage. I mean,
got to take what you can get.
Take what you can get, yes. So it's 3rd down at Bonner Springs. Now we're relatively at 4th and Overland Park on this one.
It'll be interesting to see if the Broncos come out if they're going to really rush and try to block the punt, or if they're going to be more of a return to try to set up their offense. Still have a timeout.
Benny Reagan back deep.
Number 12, Benny Reagan.
Troutman back to punt. It's going to be a quick rush. This one barely blocked. Yep, that's going to be a penalty flag. And Reagan's going to be brought down immediately there. That was Hank Robinson in, and Troutman is a little bit slow to get up. Or no, that was J.J. Crawford. He got absolutely drilled.
And while not enough for a first down, I believe it's an automatic first down, correct? Yardage-wise.
Yes. It depends on what kind of penalty it is. If it's roughing the kicker.
Yep. You know what's hard about that is the person is running with the ball. He is trying to punt, but at what point is it he's rushing the ball and he's considered a ball carrier who decides to punt? Or when you're not just a sitting duck, because he wasn't a sitting duck back there. So it's just interesting to me how they I guess that needs to be clarified in my mind for what's the difference? Because if he would have just went running with the ball and they tackled him, where's it's not really black and white, I guess, in my mind.
I wonder, since it was J.J. Crawford with the ball carrier, that it was, maybe I didn't see it, it was a direct snap more of.
Because Troutman punted earlier for them, I believe.
Troutman's been the punter so far. So regardless, it'll be 1st and 10, automatic first down, although, like you said, the yardage was not there. It's an automatic first down regardless. Handoff up the middle for Meinig, and he's going to get not even a yard on that one. There's 2 tacklers in. Caden Myers, one of them, coming off the edge.
Obviously, Paola content to get in the locker room. Broncos kind of running out of time. They do have a timeout, but not going to do them much good when it's only 2nd down.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
So after no gain, 2nd and 10, this will be the last play of the first half. We could see we could see another rush. It will be a rush. This is Crawford.
On the carry, number 9, J.J. Crawford.
Only just a couple on that carry.
Tackle made by number 45, Bo Gardner.
Bo Gardner on the tackle, and it'll bring us to the half. The Broncos, a pretty extensive 21-0 lead. When we come back, we'll have the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial halftime show for you. We'll break down the first half and give you keys to the second half. All that and more right here on Spring Hill Sports Live, your home for Bronco Athletics.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing.
be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, struggling at school, feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Welcome back to your coverage of Bronco football here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and this will get us to our halftime show presented to you by Michael Gran of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2236. Back here in the halftime show, Brendan Bullen alongside my partner, Matt Jones, and we'll go to our area matchups presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Matt, read off those scores you got.
Just a couple that I've found. Bazer's all over Tongi, 20-0, which Bazer's really good, but I'm a little bit surprised that they're up 20-0. Ottawa's up on Bonner Springs, 14-0. Lewisburg up big on Wichita West, 29-0. And in our area game of the week, Mill Valley and Gardner, Sunflower League battled again, number 1 in 5A, number 2 in 6A are knotted at 14 going into half.
And of course, this is a scary good Lewisburg team that's probably the runaway favorite right now to win.
Really good.
Win the conference. This contest so far, 21-0. It's been all Broncos in the first half, as we'll go over the statistics. Jordan Miller only 3 of 5 today, 8 for 18 yards and an interception. It's all been the production of Hank Kachaver and Patrick Stump. Kachaver 4 rushes, 38 yards and a touchdown. And then for Patrick Stump, 14 rushes for 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. So those have all been the scores for the Broncos. And how about Mason Dotson, the freshman, 3 receptions for 41 yards. And then Jackson Torres, 4 rushes for 38. Jackson Torres, 1 rush for 5 yards. He only has 1 reception for 10 yards as well.
I mean, an impressive game from the offense so far.
Well, they're mixing it up a little bit. It's not all the Patrick Stumpf show. And while he's capable and he's what I would call workman-like back, he's got to have some teammates that are all contributing, and that's what they've had so far tonight. They need a little bit of everything.
And of course, the interception from Siler Stewart, his first of the year, come up really big for the Broncos. And as for Panthers, as it looks like we're getting ready to start the second half, Jasper Logan, 5 of 13 for 69 yards and an interception. Rushing game for the Panthers not really worked in the favor as they wanted to. J.D. Troutman, their leading rusher, 9 rushes for 18 yards. However, they do have the likes of Alexander Pachenko, 2 receptions for 52 yards. Run game's been under 50 yards for the Panthers. Receiving-wise, it's been really solid. It's just a matter of they haven't used the pass attack to their favor.
Right.
And it's working really well.
Most of that was one play. Keep that in mind, that like the passing game has been a little more effective, but 80% of that was on one long catch.
And that will do it for our Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial halftime show. As they're about to get started with the third quarter here from Spring Hill High School. Jackson to kick off, Troutman to return. We're underway. And that's going to bounce for a touchback.
You'll see it, the Bronco defense comes out. It doesn't look like Carson Royals joining them, so that's unfortunate. He's one of their better players on defense, and obviously their punter, and you just hate to see a senior unable to play a home game during his senior year. Hopefully it's something that he can come back from. We'll have to see what the doctor says and what he's dealing with.
And it looked to be a knee injury. He was holding his knee.
Yeah, it looked lower leg, and usually when they walk right off the field like that, it's not ideal.
Panthers will set up shop for the first time in the second half. 1st and 10. Got Crawford in motion. It's a quarterback keeper with Logan, and he's not going to go hardly anywhere. Believe
it's Clayton Meek, looks like on the tackle.
Number 67, Clayton Meek.
That was Clayton Meek.
He's excited.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
And 20.
As there's no gain on the play, it'll bring us into our keys to the second half. Matt, what's going to be your key for the Panther offense?
Well, the Panther offense needs to establish something on the ground. That's the bread and butter. They need to be able to at least kind of chip away at the Bronco defense.
4-man rush. Logan's going to step up and throw, and overthrown to Pachenko.
Out of bounds. Intended for number 5.
Kendall Heiss and Cohen Schuckman in on the coverage for the Panthers, and it's 3rd down and 10.
You know, Clayton Meek, he was on the offensive side of the ball to start the season. They moved him over to the defensive side. Now he's getting a chance to see what he's made of out there on the D-line.
Clayton Meek, the 6'2", 230-pound junior. 3rd down and 10. Logan's going to throw over the middle, incomplete. Overthrows Curley. Lucas Golston in coverage on the other side.
James Curley.
And the Panthers, you know, the second quarter like this, they just look a little disjointed, out of sync. Just the rhythm is not really there.
So it's going to be a 3 and out for the Panthers to start the second half.
Punt formation, number 1, J.D. Troutman. Back.
Troutman, of course, back to punt, and
number 12,
Benny Reagan back to return at midfield for Spring Hill. And it looks like to be probably an illegal shift there.
Dead ball, snap infraction. On the offense, 5-yard penalty.
Snap infraction.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be on that motion, most likely.
4th and 15 for the Panthers after only 15.
I think they were about ready to snap it, and then
I think he moved it or something. They've got a really small long snapper.
High snap. Troutman's going to take his time with it, and he'll boot it downfield. Bounces a little bit of yard after midfield, so it looks like the Broncos are going to set up shop.
Kicked out of bounds, close to midfield.
At their own 49-yard line. Or maybe they'll give him the midfield spot. They will indeed move. Looks like they're going to give him the midfield spot. Broncos will set up shop with Jordan Miller and company at midfield. And for Miller, I think you don't shy away from the run game. I think you still want to continue with the shy away from the run game. I mean, maybe you can throw the ball as well, but mostly this run game's been your whole identity, and it's worked. Stump. It's really working. There he goes. Past the 20. To the pylon. He's it. Touchdown, Spring Hill.
And you nailed it right on the head. There's no reason to get cute. Just do what got you there. They just need to continue to establish a run like that. First play of offense of the second half, and Patrick Stump takes it to the house.
It's a 3-touchdown night for Patrick Stump, and the Broncos have a first-place score in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point, number 81, Ryan Jackson.
A beautiful 50-yard run from Patrick Stump. And Jackson's going to nail the extra points.
Spring Hill 28, Paola 0.
It only took one play, and the Broncos have found the end zone again, thanks to the third rushing touchdown for Patrick Stump. 28-0 your score, 10:54 left to go in the third quarter.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You want to live free? The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, Brendan Bowen alongside my partner Matt Jones, Kate Carvajo behind the camera, and man,
Ryan Jackson.
That was an angry run from Patrick Stump.
It was.
For touchdown number 3.
He's such a hard runner, showing some good acceleration on the outside.
That puts Patrick Stump at 158 yards rushing. That's going to be a kick out of bounds on Ryan Jackson. Just an unfortunate
goes out of bounds.
Penalty. It's probably going to move up to about the 40-yard line, 35.
Yeah, that's a in this situation, it's not huge, but in a close game, kicking it out of bounds is just such a it seems so massive because it's a big penalty.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team.
And it puts your opponent in
the ball at the 35-yard line.
a better position, especially when you have offenses that can go down and score really well. That's going to hurt.
I mean, that's pretty good field position to where it could have been inside the 20.
But this Panthers team, now on their second drive of this half, first time out, 3 and out, 2 passing plays on second and third down that just did not go in your favor. And then, of course, a snap infraction moved him back another 5 yards. Something's got to give with this Panthers team. First down throw. Nice jump from Curley. It's only a shove from Beck. And Curley is going to take a spin and go for a few yards.
He's lucky he had some teammates there to help him out because I don't know if he thought he didn't catch it, but he had him wrapped up and just pushed him away.
Second and 6.
We'll give the freshman a pass.
Thrown 39.
To be McAvoy on the tackle. Gain of about 4, second down and 6. Panthers are going to take their time with this snap. Handoff up the middle. This is Troutman. Not much doing there.
Carry, number 1, J.D. Troutman.
Heist
and number 45,
Bo Gardner in on the tackle.
Troutman's had a rough night. He's getting just kind of physically abused. Some of the players are jawing a little bit. You know, Troutman did start his school career out here in Spring Hill, so he probably knows some of the boys on the other side of the football.
Has to know him pretty well. This rivalry runs so deep.
Right.
Just like Baser and Tonganoxie, you could say.
Yep.
Up north. And in fact, both these games, there's one team that's been running the show so far. 3rd down and 4. Outside handoff to Meinig. He's going to try and push forward for the first down. I think they're going to get him about a few inches short.
Xander Meinig. Stopped by number 1, Kendall Heist.
And they will say it's going to be enough for a first down. Kendall Heist in on the tackle for Spring Hill.
Yeah, it was really close. All depended on where the official spotted the ball.
I think they just would have wanted to give it to him.
1st and 10 for Paola at their own 45.
Probably could have been a bit of forward progress as well in there, but it was on the far side of the field, so we could really tell. Nevertheless, 1st and 10 Panthers at the 45. Broncos 4-man front. And the Panthers are going to call time.
Paola, the 1st and a half.
And we'll take a timeout with them. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Broncos up 28-0.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First and 10 from the 45 for the Panthers. Logan's going to roll out to his right. Pressure coming. Gets it off in time to J.J. Crawford.
And the Broncos shown throughout the evening that they've been kind of willing to give up those short passes as long as they keep them in front of them and avoid getting beat deep. Only 1 deep ball against the Broncos tonight.
2nd and 1 for the Panthers.
Give him 9 yards on that completion. 2nd down and 1. Silas Stewart pushed Crawford out of bounds. Dropping back under pressure, evades it, and there comes more pressure, and down goes Logan.
Number 10, Jasper Logan, sacked on the play.
He was sacked by about 3 different Broncos, it feels like, and finally brought down.
They're going to give it to Lucas Golston, but like you said, you could argue it could have been maybe a half sack for him, as there's plenty of others there in on the stop. So instead of 2nd down and 1, it's now going to be a loss of 2, a 3rd down and 3. And Logan, you have to give him credit there. He stepped up when he felt it.
He did, yeah.
1 too many got him there. 3rd down and 3. Outside handoff to Troutman. Gets a block inside the 40. Look at Troutman go! Tripped up at the 35, 25.
That's their biggest choke play of the evening outside of that pass. It's definitely their biggest run game of the night. Troutman showing a burst, just couldn't quite make it to the end zone.
It's going to move him all the way up to the 23.
Spring Hill 23, 1st and 10.
That's the thing when your defense is playing really aggressive. The one weakness is that you can overplay a run, and that's what happened there. And once he found the 2nd level, then they were in chase mode.
Another first down on the drive for the Panthers. Trying to get their first points on the scoreboard. Get an outside handoff. This is Meinig. He's slammed down right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Xander Meinig.
Good pursuit by this Spring Hill defense, stringing the play out all the way almost to the sideline.
Kendall Heiss in on the stop. Gain of about 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Spring Hill 22.
The farthest the Panthers have been down the field so far in this game, trying to put their first points on the board. For the Broncos, trying to get another big step. Logan's going to roll out. He'll fire quick. This is Crawford. Slips and falls at the 15, and maybe give him a few more after that. They're going to spot him at the 12.
J.J. Crawford.
And that's a coverage breakdown in that situation. Typically in the flats, that belongs to the outside linebacker. He was wide open. And that's something we've seen before, so that needs to be corrected on the... I wasn't watching the interior line. It could have been that the outside linebacker was on a blitz and wasn't available to cover, and they exploited it. But
Panthers will move the chains once again. It'll be 1st and 10 with 12 yards to go. Handoff outside for Meinig, and Will Red there.
On the carry, number 2, Xander Meinig.
That's Brooks
Tackled by number 88, Brooks Byer.
Byer making a great play, wrapping up. He stayed home. When there's misdirection, you've got to be disciplined.
2nd and 13 for the Panthers, Spring Hill, 15-yard line.
That's a veteran type play from the sophomore.
Right, and that's hard because you see the flow of the play and the lineman, everybody's going one way, but the ball carrier is coming at you. It's so important to stay home.
Loss of 3 on the rush. It'll be 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff. Logan looking, end zone. He's got Crawford for the touchdown.
Had Golston just by about a step, and Golston's got to turn his hips just a little bit quicker. He was in chase mode. He got in that position because he didn't rotate his hips quick enough and couldn't get his hand up to put up a play.
And the Panthers have finally found gold in the end zone. Just what they needed.
You know, it's little things. It's inches. You know, your football's a game of inches, but in things like that, where you're backpedaling and you have to rotate your body so you can turn around and run with the receiver. One false step, a slow turn up top. That can be the difference between breaking up a pass and a touchdown.
The team in black and gold have found gold in the end zone. 28-7 your score. 5:33 left to go in the third quarter.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Number 15,
back here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Clayton Valerie.
Panthers finally getting their first score of the game thanks to an 11-yard touchdown from Jesper Logan to find J.J. Crawford. As Troutman will kick this one away. Fielded at the 10. Oh, man. That's gotta hurt.
And he's still down.
Number 16, Valerie.
And Valerie just lowered his shoulder and decked the Panther. And he just dropped. I hope he's okay.
Ryland Brandon.
That's really painful and unfortunate. We're gonna step aside.
Official timeout of the field
as the trainers tend to the injured Panther.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Oh, shoot!
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, J.D. Troutman was the injured Panther. Had to get up off the sideline with help. He's being taken off by the cart. We do send our best wishes to him and sincerely hope he's okay. That was a brutal hit.
It was brutal. It was hard to tell, but it seemed like his head might have been down, and Valerie just lowered his shoulder, and he was just running the ball. There was no malice on either side. It was just a collision.
Broncos at their own 34.
But I mean, that was just a hard run from Valerie, like you said. But just unfortunate, somebody has to go out of this game in that kind of way. This is Dodson on the outside run.
Number 15, Mason Dodson. Knocked out of bounds, number 9,
Did about a couple on that carry.
Dodson showing the ability to have some good outside runs on that jet sweep.
72 for the Broncos at their own 42.
Second down and 2, gain of 8 on the sweep from Dotson. Four-man rush for the Panthers. Inside handoff. This is Kachaver.
On the carry, number 10, Hank Kachaver.
That's a first down carry.
Tackled by number 22, Ethan
for
Hensley.
Kachaver.
See, we just say it more. The more and more Kachaver comes off of our mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
You get it.
Thankful we got the correct pronunciation on that.
That's right. We want the kids to be. We want the pronunciation to be correct.
Stump going to the outside and
on the carry, number 27.
3 tacklers in on the play.
Tackled by number 9, J.J. Crawford.
They're going to get J.J. Crawford on the tackle. He was the first one there.
2nd and 7 for the Broncos. Paola 40.
It's going to be second down and 7 at the Panther 40. Or 45, I should say. Excuse me. Inside handoff for Stump, breaking a tackle.
On the carry, number 27, Patrick Stump.
Is dragging somebody by their leg still.
That's Stump for you.
Riley Grandin in on the tackle.
Broncos at the Panther 38.
It'll be 1st and 10, another chain moving play. This is Stump again. Hard rush there.
27, Patrick Stump.
Just goes through 3 defenders again.
And the offensive line doing a good job.
Number 25.
Hold their blocks just long enough to get Stump just for those few 2-3 yards.
7.
Kachaver checks into the game at running back.
35-yard line, Panthers.
And this is him on the carry. Gets to the 30.
On the carry, number 10.
To be 2 yards shy of the first down.
Tackle made number 25, Maximus Jones.
Max Jones in on the tackle for Paola.
Broncos putting together a nice drive here. Be nice to get down and get one more score before the end of the quarter.
3:30 left on the clock. There's going to be there's a penalty. It's not been announced to us. I think now it will.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
And it's going to be a holding penalty, so it'll move the Broncos back.
Other than the unsportsmanlike, is that the first penalty that we've had?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Broncos.
It's a pretty clean game for the Broncos.
45.
2nd and 16 now. On the sweep for Dotson. Gets to the edge. There he goes. Up the sideline. There goes the freshman down inside the 5.
Number 15.
Dotson showing some fantastic acceleration. Once he cut that corner, he was a foot race to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal for the Broncos. Paola 4.
They're going to mark him down at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal. Broncos have a chance to go back to a 28-point lead. Flags on the play, and it looked like they were going to get it to him once again on another sweep.
Dead ball. Full start on the offense.
Nope. Spoke too soon about penalties. Need to clean that up, boys.
You run both your running backs. Slot.
After the penalty, 1st and goal for the
It'll be
Broncos.
1st and goal from the 9 now. You think they go back to that jet sweep they were going to run before the false start?
I think on 1st down they go away from it and then come back to it the second play. But that's just me.
There goes Dotson in motion again. This time it's to Kachaver into the end zone for a touchdown.
Take the ball from him now.
And it's a 34-7 ball game.
And I just saw Brooks Byard imitate his touchdown celebration from the first quarter.
That's right. Do it over on the sideline, guys. Good work.
Jackson on to kick the extra point. Drills it.
The kick is good. Making the score.
Broncos go back up 28. It's 35-7. 2:31 left to go in the third quarter.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicious. A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Kuchaver, touchdown number 2 on the night for him. It's a 35-7 game for the Broncos. I mean, besides the 2 penalties on that drive, I mean,
pretty crisp.
Couldn't ask for better.
No, pretty crisp, efficient.
Ryan Jackson, everybody up.
Although I'm sure they would have liked to have a first play touchdown like they did with Stump, but
hey, can't have everything.
Another touchback for Ryan
Into
Jackson.
the end zone for automatic touchback.
No, Troutman was part of so many different things for Paola. So they're not only finding someone to carry the ball now, they're finding someone to return kicks, to kick, to punt. So he's a valuable member of their team, and
an incredible athlete too.
Oh yeah, absolutely is. Hopefully he's okay.
3 sport athletes: football, basketball in the winter, baseball in the spring. Like I mentioned, one of the many athletes on the team they had on that state run. 4 straight state runs in baseball. It's been an incredible feat.
That's amazing.
And of course, speaking of baseball, Spring Hill, a really dominant baseball team as well. Keaton Neal, the Florida commit, entering his junior year this year.
They made a run at the state finals last year, didn't they? Finished runner-up?
Oh, yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, they did. Panthers going to be charged with illegal substitution, so moving back 5, and they'll start
after penalty makes it first
drive number 3 of the third quarter with first and 15 at the 15. But like you said, when it gets to this part of the area, there's a lot of really good teams you can find in the spring.
Yep.
The pitch to Meinig, gets to the edge and gets to about the 20-yard line.
On the carry, number 2, Xander Meinig.
Couldn't quite cut the corner. Spring Hill defenders did a good job stringing that run out all the way to the sideline.
So gets back to about a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be second down and 11. For Meinig, only 8 yards so far on the night on 6 rushes. Second and 11. Logan's going to hurl one deep, trying to go back shoulder for Pacheco, just underthrown.
Fastball's incomplete.
Siler Stewart in on the coverage.
You know, you see feedback, talk to Stewart as he's walking back. If it was me, I'd be saying, hey, turn your head, look back at the quarterback. It served you well earlier, you know, look at the ball tracking. It's more than just chasing a guy downfield.
And when you're playing corner, there's a lot of technique that has to go that goes into it. Oh yeah, I mean you have to think about your crossover run as well. Right. Also running, following the hip. That's a big part. Right. That's a big part of playing corner. You want to follow the hip and also watch the ball as well.
So much. It's I mean, all of football is technique heavy, but just being back on an island like that, and if you make one little mistake, boom, touchdown.
Timeout on the field. Paola takes timeout number 2. And we'll take another one with 1:44 left to go in the third quarter. 35-7, your score back here after a word from our sponsor.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
(35-7). It's 3rd down and 11. Logan drops back. Goes to the outside. Jumping and catching is Pacheco. Still in bounds. Gets a couple more, and I think he's going to have enough for a first.
Complete, number 5.
There's a really big cushion for the receiver, and probably a little bit too big. There might have been a little bit of confusion on whose man it was.
Would have been Siler Stewart's.
For the Panthers at their own 34.
Depending on the coverage, but mostly it's been Stewart.
That's what I would think, and there was another Panther that was there, so it was kind of drawing his attention away and pretty much catch and run straight to the sticks.
And of course, the Panthers, who aren't motion heavy, but when they do, I feel like it sometimes draws Spring Hill's attention away most of the time.
Agreed.
1st and 10, Ron Crawford, nowhere to go on that one. Heiss and McAvoy.
On the carry, number 9.
Or sorry, correction.
J.J. Crawford.
Cohen Shuckman
Tackled
there.
by number 1, Kendall Heiss.
And there's a flag on the play, however. I believe as officials were indicating it's going to go backwards. Or it looks like they're pointing at Spring Hill, so it could.
Both teams are pointing at each other, so it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, yes.
They did it. No,
I think they're pointing in both directions, though, so we'll hear from the Whitecap now.
Personal foul. Walk below the waist on the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's a big penalty.
It's kind of one you don't hear all the time, mostly.
No, not usually in high school football.
Normally, if you go, below the legs, it's goal line situation and offensive line's crab walking.
1st and 24.
But deep in your own territory is interesting to me.
Right.
Well, that's going to move them back to a 1st and 20 or 2nd down and 24. Logan's going to heave this one down the field. It's caught! Jace Curley. Or no, that's
number 5.
Pacheco on the other side.
And Beck with pretty good coverage. It was really a jump ball. They both went up for it. And Curley, just a little bit taller, was able to come down with it. But the coverage was there. He just got out-jumped.
That's something that happened against Ottawa. Sometimes
repeatedly,
yes. Sometimes there's a height advantage. Sometimes there's just athleticism. But it's not discrediting that Spring Hill.
No.
It's not discrediting Spring Hill whatsoever.
Nope.
It's just a matter of fact that it's just really impressive plays from the wide receivers, as that's going to do it for us here in quarter number 3. Spring Hill, a nice 35-7 lead, but the Panthers are slowly starting to crawl their way back. We've got 12 more minutes to decide this one right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
First and 10 for the Panthers.
One more quarter to decide this rivalry game. Brendan Bullen alongside my terrific partner in the booth, Matt Jones, and our amazing cameraman, Caden Carbajo, behind the camera. First and 10 from midfield, over the middle, deep throw caught. This time it's Chase Curley. And another big throw for a first down for the Panthers.
And again, just Beck was there on the coverage, just a step behind.
They're going to spot him at the 21. And another huge throw from Jasper Logan.
And that's something we need to point out. That was a great throw. And sometimes hitting that slant route can be difficult because of the timing involved.
First and 10 at the 21. Handoff up the middle for Crawford, and plenty of people there. Ball comes out, but whistle dead.
Yeah, forward motion had stopped, whistle blew. I like to see the defensive line interior going for the ball, trying to punch it out.
Blaine Summer credited for the tackle. Cade Myers is also in there as well.
Second and 9 for Panthers, Spring Hill 20.
Second and 9. Logan incomplete, trying to go back shoulder for Curley.
Pass ball is incomplete. 10 for number 16, James Curley.
And he's throwing it really solid. It's just sometimes the location just isn't aligned with his receiver.
Yeah, and that's a hard route to throw.
Spring Hill 20-yard line.
This will be third down and 9 for the Panthers. Again, only the second time they've been near or inside the 20 all game. And it couldn't come at a better time than now. But you've got to put points up on the board.
Yeah, it's do or die.
Time isn't on your side, but throws and drives like those can certainly get you back in the groove. Quick throw completes. Pachenko is going to be wrestled down at the 10. Heiss, one of the 3 in on the tackle.
Pass complete, number 5, Sasha Pachenko. Tackle Maggie, number 24, Siler Stewart.
I'm going to give Siler Stewart credit for the tackle on that, but of course Heiss, one of the 3 in there, so. First down and goal for the Panthers. Man in motion. Pitch outside. This is Crawford trying to get the edge. Sheds off a blocker down to the 5 and about the 4 or 3 yard line.
Tackle made by number 16.
Broke the first tackle. That second one just couldn't quite sneak in the end zone, but.
Second and goal.
Second and goal now from the 4 yard line. The Panthers slowly trying to creep their way into the end zone. Now under 10 minutes to go in the game. Logan under center. And the flag's going to fly. It's definitely going to be encroachment. It's going to move him half distance to the goal.
You know, we spoke too soon about it, being, not too many penalties because the end of the third quarter and early fourth have been lots of penalties. And, sometimes when there's an injury on the field, it takes focus away, and they're kind of concerned about their teammate, concerned about the kid on the other team, and also the Broncos being up 4 touchdowns, you do tend to lose focus a little bit.
Second down and goal from the 2. Handoff up the middle, and they're going to spot him short at about the 1-yard line. That's Crawford on the carry.
Stop maybe number 45, Bo Gardner. 3rd and goal for the Panthers at the 1.
It'll be 3rd down and goal at the 1.
I think we can both assume that this is 4-down territory, so depending what happens this play, you got to assume.
Most definitely, yes.
They won't. There's no reason not to.
Panthers will go to the line. Logan again under center. Not possibly sure what play we could see. It's a rush. Logan on the keeper, not going anywhere.
You know, I was just getting ready to say the quarterback under center with the sneak is sometimes in high school football and college to an extent is a lost art. They did it earlier with success to get a 1st down, and I would have liked to see them go under center and touch and follow his big man in.
They're going to say loss of 1, so it'll be 4th down and 2 to go.
Spring Hill 2.
I know both of us are looking for scores around the area. 4th and 2. Outside handoff. Crawford. He's going to be short.
Good 4th down
and the coaching staff is fired up.
You know, oh, there's a penalty.
Flags are now flying. I believe that's going to be unsportsmanlike as there's a lot of commotion on the far side. Right by the distance or down marker.
On the tackle was number 6, Colin Shuckman.
Shuckman in on the tackle. So we're going to await word from the officials. Is Matt, you got scores for us?
After this, after they tell us what's going on here.
Yes.
Dead ball foul on Spring Hill. Half the distance, 1st down.
Ooh. Interesting.
Coach Feedback jogging out there to get the number. And
Spring Hill, 1st and 10 after 2.
So it'll be 1st and 10, but at the 1-yard line.
See Bo Gardner there talking to Coach. Cade Myers over there looks a little frustrated. Feedback's trying to get the story from his senior.
I mean, of course it's important, but late in the game, I don't think you just may have to brush that one off and deal with it at practice the next day.
Right, just figure out what happened, get the story, because it's hard to say. You know, anything is minor, and I hesitate to use the minor word, you know, foul language, you know, said it somebody else. You know, that's a 15-yard penalty in high school football.
15 yards is 15 yards. I mean,
yeah.
It's crucial.
Right. And obviously in this situation, it's half the distance to the goal, but who knows? Somebody could have done something in the pile.
Gain of 6 on that last rush. It's 2nd and 4. Another handoff up the middle. And Stumpf's going to carry it to the 1st down marker.
Game of the week score this evening. We have Mill Valley and Gardner all knotted up at 28. It's been everything it was built to be. Sunflower League showdown. 2 of the newest members in the Sunflower League. Last year's state champions in 5A and 6A. Bazers all over Tonganoxie, 34-6 after 3.
There goes Kuchaver to the 45.
Had a beautiful hole, made that cut, and it was off to the races.
Clock continuing to run. And of course, I'm probably not going to hear the end of it after I'm done with this broadcast, as the 8-Mile Showdown Trophy is going to be headed the other way this year. Recently introduced last year, Tonganoxie, Oliver Baser last year, winning the trophy from the first year, and now it looks to be Baser Linwood coming home with it in year number 2, as this is Kirkner to the sideline, his first reception of the night.
As close as those two are to each other, I can't believe, I mean, it's always been a rivalry, but I guess Baser tends to jump up and down between 4A and 5A.
7 for Broncos, 49.
Dodson past the 50. He's got wide open room, stumbling his way past the 30, and another first down on a big play from the freshman.
You know, back in the day, Tonganoxie and Baser Linwood, both members of the Kaw Valley League, which at the time had schools like DeSoto and
Mill Valley.
Lansing and Mill Valley when they first opened.
Pleasant Ridge in there too as well. I believe.
Don't recall. Maybe way back. That would have been before my coaching days, which is getting back there.
1st and 10. Stump.
Perry LeCompton, one of the Kaw Valley members back in the day. Now they're in the, I'm not sure what league they're in. They're in there with like Nemaha and
I want to say it's the Eastern Kansas League. No, not EKL.
It's some. I'd have to ask.
We'll check on that later. 5:10 to go. 1st and 10.
Ultimately,
outside
it's irrelevant.
Throw. This is Kirkner. Past the 15, going to be marked down at about the 14-yard line.
Kirkner's been quiet today, but this drive he's had 2 catches.
2nd and 7 for the Broncos.
2nd and 7 at the 14.
14-yard line.
So my partner's going to try and look for a few more scores, especially our area matchups.
Here, Rockhurst and St. Thomas Aquinas, 2 different state powers, tied at 7, 106 left.
Outside, this is Kochaver.
Number 10, Hank Kochaver.
Give him a couple on that one, about 4. It'll be
number 55.
3rd down and 3 at the 10.
The program.
The tackle was made by, I guess, a player with a number not on the program, so nice to know. Thanks, Mr. PA announcer down there.
3rd and 3 for the Broncos, 10-yard line.
3rd down and 3 at the 10. Miller drops back to the shotgun. They'll go outside run. This is Stump. Make it 4 touchdowns for the senior running back.
Stump, just do it. You know, it makes it so much easier when your offensive line opens up holes like that. Just a little outside zone, and he's able to cut it upfield into the end zone.
41-7.
Setting up for the extra point, number 81, Ryan Jackson.
And Ryan Jackson can make it 42 if he drills this extra point. Snap good, hold from Colehart good, and Jackson drills it right through once again. Perfect on the night. 35 points separates these two teams in our Varsity Sports Live Game of the Week, 42-7, 3:42 left to go in quarter number 4. Back here in just 30 seconds after a word from our sponsor.
Man, this game out in Gardner's wild. It's now 35-35. One team scores a big play, and the other team comes back with one.
We'll have to keep checking in on that game as it progresses, but man, that would be such a nice game to watch. As Jackson kicks this one away, and it's going to be another kick out of bounds. Second one tonight.
You know, nice
Ryan
game
Jackson.
to watch unless you're a defensive guy. It is 70 points.
I mean, it is almost like the
playoff game last year against Tonganoxie and Atchison to go to Sub-State. It was a
for sure
offensive battle, both teams scoring close to 50 points apiece.
I remember watching that at the fourth quarter, and it's just like my head was spinning back and forth.
Of course, myself with Dylan Funk on the call and Dennis Drennan. Varsity Sports Live favorite, we must say.
Right.
There will be a running clock for the remainder of the game.
And to the PA announcer's note, there will be a running clock throughout the rest of the game with 3:42 left to go. So the Broncos will move to 5-1 on the season. The Panthers still winless, dropping to 0-6.
The Bronco defense putting some of the sub-varsity guys in.
Logan scrambling. Stiff arms a man. And he's only going to get about a yard or two on the scramble. Plenty of pressure from the Broncos.
On the tackle, number 12, Benny Reagan.
Benny Reagan in on the tackle. Normally the return man now stepping in on defense.
2nd and 8 for the Panthers. At their own 37.
So Logan going to get 2 on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 3:10 and counting. And of course, when you look at this game, sure you let a touchdown go, but I mean, this is an impressive game on both sides of the ball for Spring Hill.
And this is definitely what we needed to see from them, and I think what the coaching staff and the kids wanted, you know, that just to go out and dominate and it not just be happy with the 7-point victory. They wanted to really go out and set the tone and just put the hammer down the whole game.
3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
That was a rush from Crawford. And Braden Bell was in on the snap. 3rd and 5. Outside handoff. This is Crawford. Past the 50. Look at him go down the sideline to the 25 where he's pushed out of bounds. That was Andrew Poland. So the Panthers get a nice chunk play to move them near the red zone. As we're closing in on 2 minutes and counting.
And they clarify when they say running clock the remainder of the game, it doesn't change since it's in the fourth quarter. So regardless.
Another run to the outside. This is Crawford. Trying to get to the edge and does, but
on the carry,
the force there from Reagan will push him out of bounds.
Number 12, Benny Reagan.
Clock continuing to run, 1:25 left. They're going to mark him at the 21. Paola not really in any hurry to get another score in. They're just going to go with the flow as they see fit. Obviously, their first team's still out there. Spring Hill's second string. Going to get some nice reps in. 2nd and 5. Logan, quick throw. Caught by Pacheco. He lost the ball. And it's picked up.
He just thought, I should have scooped. He just dove on it. It was safe.
It's Spring Hill ball on the fumble recovery from Andrew Poland. Now that ball was punched right out after he caught it. And of course,
play.
That's an absolute amazing play. I mean, of course, Pacheco had to go up upstairs and catch it, but then bringing it down and trying to get possession of it's the hard part. And of course, somebody was right there to just punch it out.
Now, the most important thing that keeps Paola out of the end zone, preserves 35-point victory.
And of course, the backup quarterback, Rasha, is going to step in, and this is a first carry for Talon Hurd.
On the carry, number 10, Coach Haber. That's the final game.
And that'll wrap it up here in Spring Hill. After a tough loss at Ottawa, they're going to come back home and take a nice 42-7 victory against their crosstown rivals of Paola. We'll step aside for a couple minutes, and when we come back, Matt Jones and I will wrap this one up and tell you what's going on next
around the Frontier League. 42-7 again, the final in our Varsity Sports Live Game of the Week. And it's brought to you by Strody Orthodontics. You're watching Spring Hill football on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at elliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
You wanna live free?
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
From my mom's.
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Welcome back to Spring Hill Sports Live, and now into our post-game show presented to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team, Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty, and this was a winning team. The Broncos victorious 42-7, the final score. Brendan Bullen alongside my partner Matt Jones, getting Garbajo behind the camera. And I mean, just an all-around impressive unit on offense, defense, and special teams for Spring Hill.
Much better performance. They cleaned up a lot of things, and granted, Paola's had some struggles this year, but we did what we needed to do, and winning by 35 points, I don't care who you're playing, that's a dominating victory.
And we'll go to our Chamber of Commerce Connection. Our Chamber Connection brought to you by the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, reminding you to support our community and shop local. Keep up to date with Chamber events by visiting them online at springhillks.org or stop by the new office in downtown Spring Hill. And Matt, what was your connection of the game?
Gosh, I think there were several we could probably pick from, but I think some of those runs by Stumpf, it's hard to go away from him. He's your workhorse. He's your long TD runs, short first down pickups, so I got to go with him.
And Stumpf, an incredible game. 22 rushes, 207 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the night for the senior running back. And for me, I'm going to go away from Patrick Stumpf. I mean, he's been really solid tonight, but I'm going to go with the freshman, about Mason Dotson on the jet sweeps they had every single time. 3 rushes for 81 yards on the night for Mason Dotson, 2 receptions for 10 yards as well, passing-wise. So that was our Chamber connection of the game, and
I like both. I like it.
Still moving into our Team Young Realty post-game show. Moving on to our victors, the Broncos, 5 of 7 on the night for Jordan Miller, 24 yards and an interception. No passing touchdowns for the Broncos, which it's a little surprising because we do like to see Miller throw the ball a lot, but I think when you had a run defense and an offensive line blocking so good, your runners were just going right up the middle, right at the outside, setting all the blocks you need. And I think that was the biggest key and the biggest margin of victory for Spring Hill.
Yeah, I think they had a good game plan and they stuck to it. And, you know, sometimes that's what you like to see is just maintaining that pressure, putting the pressure on the defense, and that worked for them tonight.
Shaver, the second leading rusher, 10 rushes for 91 yards, followed by Dodson, and then also rushes from Clayton Valerie as well. 3 rushes for 41 yards on the night. For Valerie, of course, I mean, then there's that return that we do hope Troutman is okay.
Right. Be interested to hear how he's doing, and hopefully he gets checked out at the hospital and gets cleared, you know, probably not for this season, but maybe the last game or even, you know, basketball season. So let's hope he's all right.
He finishes the night with 11 rushes for 45 yards. Not the leading rusher, however. That's going to be the quarterback himself. Or not the quarterback, actually. It'll be J.J. Crawford, who stepped in. 10 rushes for 76 yards on the night. And, of course, he has the lone touchdown score. So having 2 receptions for 25 yards as well on those, you know, quick out throws, those quick throws whenever the Broncos brought some pressure, which they did a nice job of reading the defense well, but
they did.
They just could not find an identity tonight.
Right. And they just, you know, when a team's 0-6, there's usually a reason for it. And I think there was just some spots where Spring Hill just had some dudes, and we just matched up really well with what they had. You know, same thing with us against Ottawa last week. You know, sometimes we just got beat in certain spots, and that happens in football.
Jasper Logan, a nice night for him. 14 of 26, 197 yards in the air, a touchdown and interception, 7 rush attempts for only 4 yards on the ground for Jasper Logan, the senior quarterback. And catching those passes were in part of an 100-yard reception game from Alexander Pachenko, 7 receptions for 122 yards. And then, of course, Jace Curley, 5 receptions for 50 yards, because that's all the Panther offense really could do. And, Matt, do you have any other final scores around the area?
Well, I haven't. Last I checked, STA and Rockhurst were in overtime. See if we can get a quick score on that. They had pulled ahead 14-7 at their first possession, but Rockhurst will get a chance. Looks like Mill Valley up 41-35 over Gardner.
Missed extra point.
And that
could be crucial.
Yep, Rockhurst scores on 4th down, but the PAT snap is low and the pass to end zone is intercepted. So Aquinas. Normally I would not cheer for Aquinas, but hey, that's okay. We can cheer for the state of Kansas winning 14-13 over Missouri perennial state power Rockhurst. And Mill Valley with 22 seconds left leads 41-35 over Gardner. So that's all we have for now. Those are our games, and it was fun.
And of course, obviously the best source you can look for those scores would be on X or Twitter, whatever you call it.
Right.
It's on there. Definitely invest in the app, I'd say, for scores around the area, for sure. Panthers will go on the road to Bonner Springs next week. The Braves also a team trying to find their identity as well under first-year head coach Byron Mays. So that'll be an interesting game to watch. And as for the Broncos, they will move on to play Emporia next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Emporia is coming up, and I believe last I checked, Emporia was 0-5. Possibly 0-6 moving into tonight. So Emporia's had their own struggles. So, you know, another game for the Broncos to refine their strategies and get geared up for Lewisburg the following week to close the season.
Emporia, yes, currently 0-5 on the season. And looking into their schedule, currently are playing one of the perennial 6A powerhouses in Washburn Rural right now. We don't have a score on that, but could look later. Just taking some tough losses to some tough teams in the area. Manhattan, a great 5A team. Topeka High, of course, another great 5A team. So just tough competition in 5A as they'll look to take on the Broncos right here on Friday night next week. Make sure to tune in at 6:30, our pregame show coverage. BJ Harris should be back this week.
Yep.
But it's been fun hanging out with you guys. It's been a real blast. Second game on the channel, so I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
as that'll do it for us here from the Spring Hill District Stadium and Spring Hill, Kansas. Along for my partners, Matt Jones and Kenton Carbajo, I'm Brendan Bullen, signing off on a Broncos